Hello, Fox. Welcome to the orbit of the coding. So today I'm going to explain what is Angular Dependency Injection Framework. So Angular Dependency Injection is a design pattern, and it is a very core and important feature of Angular framework that simplify the component services and classes how to use the resources when they needed, right? And why we use a dependency injection? What is the main purpose of using a dependency injection? So the answer is instead of creating instead of manually creating instance of our services and classes, Angular dependency injection framework provide and simplify that issue, so we can create automatically create instances whenever uh, our application or our requirement is needed, right? So now I'm going to show you like what is the drawbacks of like with using dependency injection, without using dependency injection. Whenever we don't use dependency injection in our application, so what is the main drawbacks, right? So let's flip to the visual code and I'm going to show you. Here you can see that I have already created one DI example service.ts, and now I'm going to show you code without dependency injection. So I'm going to create one class that is college, right? I have created one class. Here you can see this. Now I'm going to create a dependence class that is a student and department. Or we can also create a teacher that already showing in the prompts. Like so, so in college classes, so college is the main classes. So college is building with the help of student and department, right? So this is the main class. Now I am going to create a student one variable, student list, and department list, right? I'm going to create a constructor and instance the uh, student and department. So this is the main class, and we have the student and departments. So this is so we in the constructor we have create a copy of a student and departments. So college classes build make the combination of a student, copy of a student, and copy of departments, right? So after onwards or in the going in future, I need to change or I need to modify something in the departments, right? So here is the problem started. So this is the department class, and I need to modify in the department class. I need to add department subjects. We can see that arts, science, and any other subject. We can need to add on or we need to extend the department class. So I'm going to create a constructor and like added arts or code numbers. So here you can see that. So whenever we need to modify anything in the department, we need to also modify, or we need to also change in our college classes. Or similarly, if I modify anything in the student classes, then we need to change in the college classes as well. So this is the dependency created in our college class, main class. Whenever we need to extend or we need to change something in the both the dependent classes, we need to change entire code of the college classes, right? So these are the dependency, and so these are the main basic problem. After that, Angular dependency framework came to resolve this kind of problems, right? So this is the reason why Angular dependency injection framework is come into the picture, right? So I'm going to, this is for example purpose. So I am going to just comment the code, right? So, so now what dependency injection framework it does, right? So dependency injection framework it does, instead of like manually created instance of our student and department classes. So dependency injection framework provides automatically whenever the required or of the whenever the required of the services and classes. So right. And what is the major benefits of using dependency injections in our application? So it's if we use a dependency injection, so it's totally loosely coupled. It reduces the dependency between two classes, two services. This is the major benefits. And the another benefits is easy to test. Like the code is crystal clear, everything is on separate services and classes. So it's easy to test, or if we implement in the unit test, so we can easily test or create a unit testing in our applications, right? So this is the major benefits. So now I'm going to explain what is the major player of dependency injection frameworks. So in dependency injection frameworks, so we have five major player in the dependency injection frameworks: consumer, dependency, DI token, provider, and fifth one is injector, right? So before going to explain the five key player, so I'm going to create one service, that is college service. So I have created a college service. Here you can see that. Now I'm going to explain what is the major player of the dependency injection. So we have five already explained. So now I have already put into the co-pilots. These are the five major players. And can you really explain in our current applications? So how, where we consumers, where it dependency, and where is injection tokens and providers and injectors are there. So I'm going to show in our code base live examples, practical examples to better understand in our code base. So what is consumer? So consumer is basically who consume the service, who consume our services. That is a consumer. Like product service, like if I need to inject in the app component, so app component is the consumer. If I need to, if I going to call the call a service in the app component, or if I going to call in the app component in the other components like header components, footer components, then this is the consumer who consume the service. right? And what is dependency? So dependency is the services. Call a service is the dependency. Let's see what Copilot suggested. So here we can see that there is example services. So about component is consume the service. So this is the consumer in our applications. And dependency example service is the dependency. Example service is the class you want to inject or mark injectable. So it's in some set where we can see that there is a injectable keywords. So Angular care instance it. And the third one is the dependency injection token. So dependency injection token is used to inject value that are not, or we can see that the key advance of the provider. So like in our applications, we can see that we have five or six services, right? So dependency injection tokens is create tokens so we can identify which services we need to create an instance or which service we need to consume in our application. So it's create a one token. So now I'm going to show you how and where we can create a token. So here you can see that in the app config.ts file, eh, and we have the injection token in the app config. So whenever we need to consume our services or inject it, so injection token is called and create one token, right? Here you can see that. And also we have a provider. So what it does provider? So provider maintain a list of dependency like five to six classes. We have list of dependency and how to use, where to use, and and which component we need to provide particular dependency based on the tokens. So this is the use of provider. And here you can see that I can show you the provider. Here you can see the login service is the provider. Use factory is the providers. We can add it into the provider. So provider tells Angular how to create or obtain the dependency. Provider can use user classes, use value, use factory, and so on. And what is injector? So injector is the runtime object that resolve the token to instance. It is what Angular uses internally. You can also request the injector yourself and resolve the token manually. Here you can see that. So basically, injector uh, is use the tokens to uniquely identify the services what we can use. So let's go to the summary. So in consumer, about component is the consumer, and example service is the dependency. Injection token in the app config we can inject the our services provider. In the app modules, the tells Angular how to create and supply the example service. Injector is a runtime resolver available as injector to retrieve tokens manually. So this is the main of examples of dependency injections. So if you have any questions or if you have any query, please put into the comment box and I will try to solve it. So happy learning, happy. Thank you. Have a nice day.